Just get chat up on the phone. And pause that. Go to dashboard, thank you. Stream chat, yay! So hello and welcome everyone to, I'll admit, quite a random stream. And I'll be honest, I came up with the idea for this one maybe last night. Anyway, as the title of the stream would suggest, this is a showcase of a particular mod, Vault 28, the Absent Ghoul. Thank you, Special. So, this mod is very recent. Within the last week it released, actually. And it's a quest mod that, well, we'll see precisely what it's about once we get into it. But the reason why I'm streaming it now in particular is because my best friend, one Cliff Kinsmarck Davenport of Last Level Press, voices one of the characters in this mod. There are, I believe, 3 voiced NPCs, and yeah, they've all been voiced by professional voice actors. And Tetnek puts me, hi mate. So, there will be a link to the mod page in the description of the export. So, I'm running out of things to say. So, without further ado, I'm saying so way too often. Make that a drinking game, someone. Let's get into it and start a new character. Yes, mods enabled, thank you. I am running a few mods other than just the quest mod. We'll get into that in a minute. But yes, this mod, I'm just gonna let this play. This mod is one of the first voice acting jobs that Cliff has done, and one of the few to have been released to public yet. And I kind of want to, show off his talent, because Cliff is the sort of person that has immense talent, but also is extremely humble, so he won't toot his own horn, so people like me have to do it for him. Get over it, Kinsmarck, you're awesome.
He got his wish.
Anyway, skip that. Oh, Celtic says he already played the mod, but won't ruin it. Yes, no spoilers, thank you.
War never changes.
You're gonna knock him dead at the Veterans Hall tonight, hon.
You think?
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Right.
Alright, we won't spend too long on character creation, but I don't want to be playing with this mug the entire time, so let's see. I haven't played this in a while, like probably at least 9 months since I last played this game. Hi, Will Smith. Let's see, who do we want? Jarhead Johnny over there. I like you. And yeah, let's sort out that nose. Yeah.
Such a cute nose.
Yeah. And see if we can bring this forehead down a bit so you don't look like such a meathead.
Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
And damn, that looks creepy. So what color eyes look best on you? brown just looks dead or possessed or something. I normally go with blue, but I think green. Yeah, there we go.
Sean totally has your eyes.
Yeah, there we go. That'll actually body. Yeah, you're a bit meaty for my taste, so let's bring it down a bit. There we go. And that'll be us. Thank you. Now, the one of the biggest mods I'm actually running right now, is a mod called Start Me Up. It's an alternate start mod, and is really excellent for people who either want to roleplay as someone other than the sole survivor, or have just played this game 1,000,001 times already and don't want to go through the whole startup sequence. So, here we go. You begin to notice that this isn't reality. Is this a dream or something from a memory? So basically you can start to choose how things go. So you can either choose this is only a dream and need to wake up. That'll put you into the wasteland as Joe Nobody. This option will skip out this pre-war segment and wake you up in the vault. And this one will continue as normal. So it will do I need to wake up. Last thing you remember, I was in the Commonwealth. I just stopped to rest. Yeah. Now, what makes me special? Well, for one, name. Jason. Yeah. That's not how you spell Michaels, is it? Yeah, we'll go with that. It's an offshore spelling, let's say. Alright. What do I want? I want good amount of endurance, perception. Yeah, pump that up. Strength a couple times too. Charisma. There is a lot of dialogue, so yeah, I'll bump that up a bit. Agility bumped up to 7. Luck, I don't normally bank on criticals in this game, so yeah, we're quite average, quite agile, charismatic, lots of endurance. Good. We'll take that. Unique traits. So another thing this mod Start Me Up does is brings back some of the traits and other character creation options from things like New Vegas. So let's see, broad shoulders, plus 25 carry capacity, more likely to be staggered. Nope. Bruiser, a little slower, a little bigger. Power attacks do 30% more damage, but cost 30% more action points. No. Claustrophobia. Fear of enclosed spaces. You gain +1 to all specials when outside, but -1 when indoors. That's excellent for role-playing, but not this time. Early Bird. +2 every special from 6 AM to 12 PM. Huh. That's a good one. Fast metabolism. Half resistant to radiation. Heals at double normal pace. No thanks. Fast shot. Don't have time to aim. But you attack faster than normal automatic and magazine weapons. Fire 20% faster, but 20% less accurate. No, that just seems like a waste of ammunition. Finesse. You don't do as many attacks, but you critical hits cause more critical hits. 4 Eyes. Yep, that's the same as New Vegas. Most of these are from New Vegas. There are some new ones. Gifted. Your innate ability and you're supposed to gain experience at half the normal rate. Status effects. Opponent increase your special points. Perk shot, thank you. And what else we got? Good natured. 20% easy to persuade, but overall damage output is reduced by 15%. No thanks. Heavy-handed. Melee attacks do 20% more damage, but costs 20%. No, thank you. Hot-blooded. What's this one? Health drops below 50%. You gain 15% more damage, but you also suffer -2 to your agility and perception. Yeah, let's go with that. And done. Gifted and hot-blooded. Thank you. What was I doing? Sailor, thief, drifter. Let's go merc. Where was I? Yeah, 111. Yeah, let's just go from 111. What do I have on me? Plenty of gear, most of one of the early essentials, close my back. Plenty of gear. I want to get this thing going. How much do I know? So let's do level 15. There we go. There we go. And good. Wake up. Very nice. Whew. There we are, rumor of a vault. So, I suppose I should take this time to go through the rest of my load order. It's only a short one, but I've got True Storms, Darker Nights, Purified Water, True Storms, Darker Nights, Weapons of Fate, Death HUD and Death Inv, as well as AWCKR, which is just required for those two. So, let's see, what do I have? Plenty of levels. Pipe, auto pistol, revolver, rifle, machete, and combat shotgun. Yes, please. Cage armor and assault gas mask. Nice. Not bad. Sweet. Let's see. Let's fave those on there. And there. And pistol goes there. Rifle goes there. Shotgun goes there. And machete goes there. There we go. So, let's level up. So, what do I want? I want a couple of levels of sneak. I'm probably not going to be doing much crafting, but we get that one. And rifleman. Medic, why not? Probably won't need lockpick. reload faster. Ooh. Moving target. Action boy. See, this is actually difficult because I want to get into the mod nice and quick, but I would also like to get some weapons that I'm used to, mainly suppressed pistols. But so you know, I'm gonna take another level of gun nut, and that locks me out from that. Trigger any mines? Yeah, why not? Can't take another level of rifleman yet. Might as well take Scrounger. And I've got 4 more. Don't need Scrapper. Yeah, we'll get Ninja. Quick Hands. Adamantium Skeleton. Nah. As a side note, Adamantium Skeleton doesn't seem to be all that... well, all that... what am I trying to say here? Commonly used in Fallout 4. I mean, in previous games that was a must for me. But not so much anymore. Chem resistant? Nah. Blacksmith? Nah. Armor? Yeah. There we go. That is us. So, where are we? Right there. So, there we go. Alright. So, I'm gonna quickly nip down the sanctuary and see what we can do. And I want to get some mods on these weapons. And like I said, I came up with the idea to stream this mod last night. I spent a couple hours completely reinstalling and remodding, and that's about it. Have at thee. Thank you. So let's just grab up what we can. What the? How long has that been there? I have never noticed that safe before. There's also always grenades in this trash can over here. I never say trash can. Why do I say trash can? I mean, I know why I said trash can. It's because even though I live in Australia, I watch so much American media, mainly on YouTube, that it's kind of started to bleed into my own vernacular. Oh well. There are worse things that can happen to a man. Take those. Thank you. I know how to lockpick, both in-game and real life. Very handy skill to have, actually. For example, if one was to lock themselves out of the house, and everyone, holy god, and everyone else with a key is absent and not due back for many hours, it is quite useful to be able to gain access by other non-destructive means. I wouldn't be speaking from experience or anything. Why would you think that? Celtic Knights with the smart-ass comments. That safe has likely been there for a very long time. Indeed, sir. You are 110% correct in that assessment. Hiya! Yeah! How do you suppose giant roach would taste? Cooked, of course. I don't know. And what do we got in here? There we go.
That's it.
Voltec lab coats. Eh. Did I check that? Yes. Wait. For those who don't know, I'm currently playing on a big 40-inch TV that's maybe 2.5 feet from my face. And it works excellent for flight simulators. It's a bit bizarre to look at for a first-person game like this. Just throwing that out there. So, yoink all this stuff. Celtic reckons roaches would taste sort of like grilled chicken. Yeah, probably. Maybe with a bit more, I don't know, I guess zing to it? I don't know. There are plenty of cultures around the world that do partake in the 6- and 8-legged cuisine. They could probably tell you. Flies. Ha! Ha! Ew. Cause it says, surprised I don't have my face cam going. Yeah, I don't have it set up, because I've kind of run out of USB ports. And B, it would look kind of weird, because, as I said, 40-inch TV, it's freaking huge, so the camera would be looking down on me. There we go.
Got it.
Holy god, that's a lot of stuff. What are gamma rounds doing in here? Fancy airbrush. And chef's hat. Don't need that. Toaster. Now, can I get into the bunker around the back here? Yes. Very good. Aluminium. I know it's spelled aluminum, but as I said before, I'm Australian. We say aluminium.
No way I could pick this.
Damn it. Da, da, da. Alright, that's about it. Now, real quick, why is there a difference between wild mutfruit and just mutfruit that you can actually plant? Surely you could carve the seed, pardon me, the seeds out of any mud fruit, wild or agriculture, and just shove them in the ground and grow a new plant. Go away! And there we go.
Sweet.
Yay! Man, I'm glad I took the scrounger perk. And that's about it. Crafty bench. Put that away now. Oh yeah, all this stuff around here. There we go. What can we do? So that's nice. Can I put a suppressor? Yeah, if I get 2 more adhesive and 1 more plastic. Reflex sight. What do we need for the rest of nuclear material? Large magazine. Standard. I can put a comfort grip on it. Yeah, we'll do that. Long light barrel. Advanced receiver. Keeping that. The rest of this stuff can go. Why are the textures so muddy? Don't know. Don't need a pipe pistol. I'll keep the pipe auto pistol because that could be fun. Let's see. What do I need for powerful? 2 more adhesive. Very good. And what about my armor? Color swap. Okay. Kelly says, yeah, no clue why you can't plant wild edible plants compared to the non-wild ones. It's just bizarre, ain't it? Although I suppose with the way the settlement crafting system is set up, you would need to have in the way a lot of mods end up doing it, multiple entries for the same plant using different recipes, because it seems the devs didn't program in an or statement. In this case, it would be to make a mutfruit plant, it would require mutfruit or wild mutfruit. Honestly, and bear in mind, I do have very limited programming knowledge and experience, but it doesn't seem all that difficult to me to just put in a simple or statement like that. But I ain't a game dev. So let's just head up here, grab the meds and water. So can I snipe him from here? Stay. Oh. That's another mod I forgot, was quick draw. Oh well, we're playing now. So you always want to grab the one that's laying down. Oh. Always one of them. I have actually missed this game. Hopefully Kinsmarck starts up his Fallout 4 stream series again soon. But as all of us in the LLP community know, that man is constantly working his ass off. So I do not begrudge him putting anything on hold in favor of more important things. Oh! What are you doing here? Eh. Eh. Oh shit. Eh. And... Ha! Ow. Eh. Come on, I hit you. Where are you going? Eh. Eh. I hit you again. Eh. Come back once more. Eh. For the love of God, die! There we go. Not touching that. Also, let's just set up this wonderful monster there, and we'll put that there. Yay. Auto is more powerful than semi-auto. It depends on the perks. I don't think I took Commando. Yeah, Preston, I'm sure you're having an awesome day. But I've got other things to do. Like sweet talk Carlo over here. Cause yeah, little tip for anyone who's starting out a new game. Always take the sarcastic option with her.
Excuse me.
So what's your story? Looking to trade? Rob me? Or just ask directions to Diamond City?
Sarcastic response, please.
Just looking for love, sweetheart.
Boy, have you come to the wrong place. My loving days have long since passed. But I'll tell you what, wise ass. You made an old girl smile, and that ain't easy. You want to do some trading? I'll give you a discount.
Certainly.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Here's what I got.
Okay, what have I got to sell ya? You can have a few of those, all of those. I ain't holding Nuka-Cola this time around. And you got the cram, the carrot, the corn, the dirty water, and all of that. And yeah, take all my pre-war money as well. And anything else? Yeah, you can have that. And I won't need the missiles. Take all of those though. Don't need those. Or those. I'll take those though. There we go. Now. And is if nuclear material, that's useful. And adhesive, thank you very much, Lee. And I think that's about it. Thank you. Cow. Back off. Yeah, that should be enough to improve my shotgun. Probably not enough to get suppressor yet. Oh well. Let's hoof it on back. So how are y'all doing? I know it's just Celtic here right now, but still. You know, it's easy to forget, you know, how actually pretty the base game is. Yep. Oh yeah, and then there's this steamer trunk here. Bolt action pipe sniper rifle. Light bayoneted. No thanks. I'm automatically running to the red rocket because that's where I always have my base, but all of the stuff I've gathered is here in Sanctuary. Run, man, run! Cool. Controls are the same. Thought you were someone else. Alright. Let's see. Can I get a suppressor? No. I need one more adhesive. God damn it. Shotgun. Powerful receiver. Use all my adhesive. Yeah, why not? We won't run completely silent this time around. And yeah, I can't do anything. So, just a quick savey save. Let's see. Let's see. Map. Place marker. Quick note for the mod author. If at all possible, this location should be simply marked, not discovered. So, we're on our way. Cue the Shrek montage. Why does it sound like he spins the cylinder when he cocks the hammer? I don't know. It has been literally years since I've seen these extended drawing animations, because the first chance I got, I installed the quick draw mod that omits them. So let's just see. Huh? Doggy! Holy shit! Boing! Mario sound effect. Well, that happened. I'm on my way. The misery and happiness today. Oh boy. And 38s, 5s, duct tape. Just didn't mean to take that broom, but whatever. Stimpaks, yay. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Holy shit! What is that? Sir? Sir? Eh. Eh. Huh? Hi. Raider. Yep. Oi! Fuck off! Fine, I got a shotgun of my own. Hi, asshole. On your ass! Alright. Shotgun shells. Cool. Eh. Oh, great, more rain. You died frustrated. Molotov, thank you. Stay away. Bad dog. Anyway. Well, this is just fantastic, ain't it? True Storms and Darker Nights are, in my opinion, essential for playing this game. Because the amount of atmosphere they both add is amazing. I'm going around that. Oh shit. Hey, guys, what's going on? Stand by, I just realized I don't have subtitles on. Dialogue subtitles on. General off. Cool.
This doesn't get straight. Please, help! They're going to kill me! Stop!
Let's see.
Look, I'm sure we can work this out. No one has to die.
Back, Sam. This knows everything about it. We let this thing go. How long before it comes back? Put us down. Why the hell did we risk that?
Well, he hasn't hurt you yet, so...
You need to let him go. Think about it. If he meant to hurt you, wouldn't he have done it already?
I would never do that. You're my friends.
They got a point, Fred. He's had all the chances in the world to harm us. Maybe we should just let him go.
All right. But if I ever see you again, I'm putting one right between your eyes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Just get the hell out of here.
Well, you're an asshole. I got my eye on you. Hey, buddy. Don't go that way. Don't. Well, he did. Probably would have been more humane to just let that Fred asshole kill him, rather than them get smooshed. Cause yeah, that won't be pretty. Can y'all hear me over this storm? I think that's an important thing to make sure happens, because I do have the game turned down, but this storm is loud, as it should be, but still. In fact, I'm gonna turn up the voice a bit, and so bring the rest of it down. And bring the rain and thunders down as well. It's about there. There we go, so should be able to hear people talking. Hey! Fuck up! Yeah! Disgusting things. I love me the shotgun. Also, I'm going to take a closer look at this model here. Because, for whatever reason, I've never bothered to take a close look at this thing in particular. I've seen the wrecked ones. Oop. I mean, it would be better served having an all-moving tailplane rather than control surfaces, especially since it's so tail-heavy. But not an entirely terrible design. I rescind that. What the hell's going on here? I mean, it's dogtooth and changing the thickness. I mean, not even the F4 did that. I mean, it looks cool, but from an actual aeronautical standpoint, honestly, it would work better if it was flying the other way. If that was the nose instead of that. Because then it would basically be a canard design. That's just what happens when you let people who've got no idea about aviation design planes. Damn. I hope there's a bed around here somewhere. In fact, yeah, there is. There's a campsite down here somewhere. So that's the house I'm going to. I want to find somewhere to sleep off this storm and rain first. Yeah, like I said, true storms, darker nights, awesome. So, is there a bed around here? Fire support, no thank you. Please tell me there's a bed. Right away, mentats. There is no bed in here. I don't know. Hey! Sploosh! I know where there is a bed. Have I just made a horrible error? Alright, count the nights off to bed. See you, mate. Beantown Brewery. Alright. Light off. Machete. Whoop. That's not the one. Alright, hopefully I can sneak up on this guy and nail him. Be very, very quiet. And ooh, yeah. That was brutally effective. Let's see. Yeah, you got nothing I want. Sleep. Fine, I have to clear the whole place. Refale. F5 for safety. Let's see. Whose brain is it going to be first? I think whichever one of you stops moving first. So, you, sir. Catch. You didn't catch. Shit. Shotgun. Okay. Not shotgun. I wonder. Can I pitch a grenade over there? Hiya! Oh. Holy shit! Yeah, man! That went well. That went real well.
Scared, huh?
No.
You should be.
Who's the... Out of the two of us here, who just witnessed 3 of their friends get blown to pieces? Gotcha. Gotcha again. I can keep doing this all day, dude. Come on. Shoot me in that head. Ha! You chose poor cover, sir. And by that I mean you chose no cover. I'm in the same place, dude. Come on. I ain't moving, just so you know. Can I shoot through that? Yes, I can.
No need to hide. I'll be over soon.
Well, that depends on how soon you walk out of there. Like that. Stop moving! Surprise!
I'll make it nice and quick. You
Shut up. Fine. Let's just quickly disarm that.
When you turn up, you're dead.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I know you're here.
Surprise, motherfucker. Oh, that's gloriously messy. Holy hell. Sniper rifle. Pipe sniper rifle. Having that. Having that. Nice. So picket fences just because. Good, good, good. Let's see. Sniper rifle. Oh god, yes. So we'll put you there. Alright. Let's grab those grenades. So glad it didn't require a perk to disarm those. Because in Fallout 3, and I believe New Vegas... Actually, come to think of it, I don't think I ever ran into any grenade bouquets in New Vegas. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe that was a thing. And... Hey! Damn it! No one's there! Ha! Oh. It dead evaporated. Good. And yeah.
Nice.
There we go. Machete. Ha! And that's everything. Sleepy time. Let's go for 12 hours. That'll do. Oh, come on. It can't be still raining. Ah, good. Don't get hung up on the cars. Whoa. Hi. You gonna make a move? Nice. Yep. I'm the sort of guy that would do this in real life. Walking along the edge of the bridge like this. No matter how stupid it is. Yep. And I've only been streaming for an hour. Why is my butt getting sore now? Frederickson Place. I'm gonna take my mask off. Cause there we go. Close the gate behind me because I'm a nice guy like that. Oh, hi, puppy. How are you? Good boy. Chris Fredrickson. How do you do, sir?
Oh, sure. Just come on in, why don't you? In my day, it wasn't that uncommon for people to, get this, actually knock on a door instead of just opening it.
Bit of a Nightcrawler powers. Let's see. I'm sorry. Yeah, some protagonist.
Abandoned? You ignorant fuck. I'll have you know, this humble home is as sturdy as the day I bought it. I mean, who cares if all the windows are boarded up and there's holes in the roof? It just adds character, you know? Actually, seeing as you are trespassing here, I don't suppose you'd be willing to do this old man a favor.
Hold that thought, sir. Yeah, they're kind of super mutants. Is your dog okay? No. I am terribly sorry, sir. Yeah, hold that thought. Be right back. Fire in the hole. I kinda killed that captive as well. Whoops. Ma'am? Sorry for blowing you up. Dog avenged. I'm sorry about your puppy. Anyway, where were we?
Hi.
Oh, sure, just come on in, why don't you? In my day, it wasn't that uncommon for people to, get this, actually knock on a door instead of just opening it.
Anyway. Sorry. Skip, please. Yeah. Yes, come on.
Abandoned? You ignorant fuck. I'll have you know, this humble home is as sturdy as the day I bought it. I mean, who cares if all the windows are boarded up and there's holes in the roof? It just adds character, you know? Actually, seeing as you are trespassing here, I don't suppose you'd be willing to do this old man a favor.
Sure. Well, I guess I am the home invader here. I'd be happy to help.
Really? You would? Well, I wasn't expecting that. I'm not even sure where to begin here. You see, many years ago, me and my husband, Edward, were going through one hell of a rough patch. It was around this time that he started becoming completely obsessed with that damn radio of his. If he wasn't down in the basement working, you could guarantee he was sat in front of that blasted thing. I never did find out who he was talking to. One morning, I woke up, and the guy was gone, just like that. He'd left a note, said he wasn't coming back. I suspected he went down into the basement, into that tunnel of his. Like I said, we weren't really on talking terms, and I kinda thought he'd lost his marbles. Eventually, I did go looking for him, but I kept getting chased out of there by those damn mole rats. Don't look at me like that. I'm not expecting miracles here. I just need some closure, you know? Here's the key. The basement's down the hall.
Excuse me.
The basement is just down the hall there. You can't miss it.
Okay, I kind of wanted to chat with you a bit more. But let's have a quick squeeze around the place. He's kept the place in pretty good nick, considering. What do you said? Wow. Bit of a bookworm, are ya? Yeah, Chris? Do you mind if I play this? Let's see, February 25th, 2110. I'm not gonna write more excuses explaining why it's been 10 years since my last journal entry. But I will say that since discovering the Morse code frequency, my life has gotten a whole lot busier. As it happens, Chris and I aren't doing so well anymore. I mean, I was happy to retire with the man. I was happy to retire with the man I love, but retirement was 30 years ago. I'm 93 now, and I just want to leave. Not entirely sure where, but as long as it's far away from here. It's a funny thing to try and wrap my head around, being this age and wanting to go start a new life. According to Craig, this too is a side effect of our condition. Still feeling in your prime when you're pushing 100. I suspect me feeling this way is also has something to do with Alex, though. Alex is the person I've been communicating with via Morse code all this time. Over the years, we've become quite close. I know it doesn't make sense. How can you develop feelings for someone when all they've done for the last 10 years is beep at you? I can't explain it. But through our lengthy conversations, he told me that he is in fact a vault dweller. Can't help think of the irony. If I hadn't been so determined not to let Vault-Tec move us to one of their vaults, I would have been with this person in the flesh. Apparently, due to numerous malfunctions that the vault has sustained over the years, it's become almost impossible for them to reach the surface now. Alex gave me the coordinates of the vault, and after I spent days searching the surrounding area for any signs of an entrance, I came up with nothing. Where the entrance once was, it's not there now. Craig suspects it might have been destroyed during the quakes that came days after the bombs fell, which means I now spend the majority of my time down in the basement digging. Yeah, Chris is a little cross with me. I can understand your position. Here's the other journal entry. Let's see. August 15th, 2077. Chris and I said our goodbyes to the Robinsons this morning as they were bundling up their furniture to take back into a moving truck. So make sure words in there. It's such a shame. Another family lost to Sanctuary Hills. Mr. Robinson was nice enough to give us some parting advice, though. It's his opinion that Chris and I are just being stubborn, and that we should drop our cause. It took everything in my power not to suck him right in the gut, but thankfully Chris was holding my hand. When will people realize that we're not just pressured into leaving, that we will not be pressured into leaving our own home? Is nothing sacred anymore? I am not good at reading. August 29, 2077. We received another letter this morning from the Housing Association with an even bigger purchase offer. Damn fools. They honestly believe we're holding out for more money. It's one of those problems. September 5th, 2077. I woke up this morning just in time to see the Abel family leaving. Our neighborhood is down to just two families now, us and the Whitefields. They've already started tearing down the other homes to make way for that monstrosity behind us. The noise is horrendous, but I still don't care. Even if I had to build directly over our damn roof, we're not going anywhere. October 20, 2077. So we received a different kind of letter today. It was from the Housing Association again, but this time the letter had a Vault-Tec stamp on the corner of the page. Apparently, if we agree to sell up, we're being offered a placement in one of their swanky vaults out near Sanctuary Hills. I threw the letter in the trash before even showing Chris. To hell with Voltec. Huh. Hmm. What? I'm guessing that's Edward's. Okay. Man. Full props to the mod author for the, excuse me. Christopher? Would you mind explaining this? Please? Or is it one of those don't ask, don't tell sorts of things? Okay. Anyway. Props to the mod author for the level design in here, because this really does look like a lived-in house that spent 200 years post-APOC. Home is where the heart is. Please insert your holotape. Mr. Ferguson's basement. Tuned sniper rifle. Yeah, I'd say Ed was definitely a veteran. Probably, if I find a beret in here, it'll complete the puzzle. Yeah, he was definitely a U.S. Army veteran. I'm hoping Green Berets, given the sniper rifle. But yeah, he was also a prepper by the looks of things. Smart man. I mean, apart from the mini nuke under the bed, but... Alright, let's see. Oh, ooh, can I read that? Sniper rifle. No, cannot read that. Edwards 2120 journal. August 5th, 2120. I can't believe I'm almost there. It's taken me almost 10 years of constant digging, but my shovel hit metal plating this morning. The vault. Alex is just on the other side. Rather than breaking my way in immediately, I stopped. For the first time in 10 years, all the determination to make it there disappeared, and I was left with the worst anxiety. What if Alex doesn't like me in person? All he's going to see is a damn corpse turn up on his doorstep. What about the rest of the vault? How are they going to react when they see me? I need a few days to think about what I'm going to do. August 13th, 2120. I brought Chris down to the dig site this morning. I could see it in his face. He thinks I've gone completely mad. I suspect he no longer believes my lies. Years ago I told him the reason I was digging was because I had confirmation that there were people trapped in an underground vault. When in reality, I just want to be with Chris. Alex, what we're learning here today, class, is that I cannot read and speak out loud. Anyway, Alex is my only reason for doing all of this. Chris did cheer up a little later, though, once I showed him the pool and waterfall. After a couple of bottles of wine, things began feeling a little like they used to. It was a nice way to say goodbye. Did Chris know that it was a goodbye? Doesn't seem so. Well, that's it. I spent most of the night cutting through the metal paneling with my circular saw blade. I must have gotten through 5 blades before I began hearing the metal buckle. All it's going to take now is one swift hit with my sledgehammer and it will breach. So long, Journal. Edward. Now, I understand where he's coming from, but don't leave your other half high and dry. Like that. Just dick move. Dick move, sir. Yeah, that's not what I want. So, what else we got in here? Bobby pins. I ain't taking any of this because it's actually owned by people. Wow. Man is determined. Ow. Well, no going back now. Oh. I'm assuming that's from Chris. Normally I don't mind caving, but when I see a giant rock like that above me, makes me nervous. I think I hear the waterfall. More blood. That's interesting. Another handprint. Cave in. What about here? This goes down. Let's check out the other one here first. Whoa! Holy shit. I'm awake now. Edward's note. Chris, if you're looking for me, follow the sound of water. Edward. Legendary glowing mole rat. Yeah. All the paths toward the water. They're blocked off. There are other paths up here. Yeah, the water's that way, but it's blocked off. No, it's not. Oh. This is beautiful. It would be even better if I didn't know that Edward had essentially run off on him. Hey! Back off! Said back off. Ah. Yes, I think I know what's going on now. Yeah. Major props to this mod author. You have a bright future ahead of you, sir. So, that one's blocked off. This is one down to the vault. I'm just gonna run low on ammo for this thing. Damn. He was working really hard. Something else has gone wrong. No. Edward, did you charge all the way down here through all those mole rats, just sticking stim packs the entire time? Vault 28. Hi.
Hey,
Hi.
what Let's do this.
Okay. I don't wanna fight. Ow! Can you back? Can you back off? I don't wanna hurt you, dude.
Figure you won't just run, right? Shit. Something's broken.
Come on. Come on. Ow! Damn it!
I ain't letting you get me. What just happened?
Ow! I didn't want to do that, dude. What's going on? Vault Bulletin Board. For all your Vault-Tec news, remember, hard work is happy work. Upcoming events. Monday 12th. It's that time of month again, people. Karaoke night. We will supply the equipment and you can all supply your own wonderful singing voices. Remember, if you can't carry a tune, all the better. Earplugs will be available upon request. The cafeteria is on floor 2. The cafeteria on floor 2 is where you need to be at 1800. Friday 16th. A special remembrance ceremony will take place this Friday to remember those that were tragically lost in the vault entrance incident. Ew. 3 maintenance workers and 3 engineers tragically lost their lives while carrying out an inspection of the vault elevator shaft, which became partially buried during the earthquakes we all endured shortly after our arrival. You are all invited to pay your respects. Saturday 17th. Come one, come all to Saturday's big boxing championship finale, which will see Mr. Jerry Adams from our security staff take on Daniel Clark from our clinic staff. Please remember that gambling on the fight is strictly forbidden. Personnel changes. Clinic staff change. We wish to welcome Dr. Elizabeth Whitaker to her new post as head doctor at the clinic. Many of you will remember that Elizabeth was the valedictorian of her graduation class, so we have always expected great things from her. No pressure. God, I can't read. All of your medical files have been relocated to Dr. Whitaker, and we request that all citizens make appointments for checkups in the oncoming weeks. Maintenance staff change. We welcome Ryan James as custodian technician. Ryan will be responsible for all custodial duties on the residential level. If you have any lavatory issues or wastebasket that needs emptying, Ryan is your man. I'm sure he is super enthused about his new assignment. Message for all students. A message from Mr. King to all Mrs. King to all her students. Please remember that Monday 12th kicks off the start of History Month, so please bring the correct textbooks to class. Any pupils who forget their books will be sent straight back home. Calling it now, all students didn't bring their textbooks. State of emergency. This is an emergency announcement. A breach has been detected inside the vault. All residents are to report back to their quarters immediately and stay there until further notice. This is not a drill. All available security personnel, your presence is required on floor 3, residential. Dr. Whitaker, your presence is required on floor 3, residential. State of emergency cancelled. This is an emergency announcement. It is now safe for all residents to leave their quarters and return to their duties. The situation is under control. Follow-up. Under no circumstances are vault residents to enter the storeroom on the residential floor. The room has been sealed pending an investigation. Medical requirement. Inoculations. Due to the vault breach that occurred on the 18th, all inhabitants are required to visit the clinic on Monday the 2nd of September, where you'll be administered an immunity booster. This is to combat any potential side effects that may occur during contaminant exposure. Please contact Dr. Whitaker, who will arrange your appointment times. Thank you. For some reason, that last sentence tripped me up. Huh. Why did you attack me on sight, sir? You're not security. You're just some dude. We saw some other dude, granted dressed like this, step out of that. So, alright. Not. Do I have any other clothes? Hate to do this to you, sir, but I'm taking your clothes so I don't look quite so okay. Yeah, so I don't look quite so scary. Ma'am? Are you?
Huh?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Ow! Ow! Damn!
Think I'm scared, huh?
Jesus! Ow! Man, you go for the throat, don't you? What is going on? Whoa. Cool floor. Oh, it's pinball. Can I play? Edward's Terminal. Let's see. August 20, 2120. It's just after you made contact. I can't believe I'm here. Sat in Vault 28 drinking a cup of coffee and trying to think about how much my leg itches inside this cast. As it turns out, getting here didn't go as smoothly as planned. In the 10 years I had spent going up and down that blasted ladder, you'd think I'd have inspected it for wear and tear, but no. I guess my mind was too clouded with the goal. That's right, the ladder that I climbed down was broken halfway down. As I was climbing down, I heard a creak, which was followed by a snap. There was a brief moment of weightlessness as I was falling through the air, and then darkness. I awoke a little while later to the sight of my leg bone poking over my trouser leg. Oh, wonderful! There was blood everywhere. I shouted for Chris for over an hour, but he never came. I tell you, he did come, though. Fucking mole rats. So all those blood splatters and handprints. Edward. August 21, 2120. So people here seem very friendly. There's a bit of shock on their faces when they first see me, but it's nothing I hadn't anticipated. Afterwards, they were all full of questions about life on the surface. I've never been so tired just from telling stories. The inevitable question was asked once or twice. Why did you come here? And rather than tell the embarrassing truth, I decided to play my cards close to my chest. I just confirmed the fictional story I'd told Chris, that I'd heard there was a vault below that needed rescue, and that I had nothing better to do. Some bought it, some didn't, but nobody pushed the matter. Grammar issues here. In other news, there doesn't seem to be an Alex here in the vault. According to records, there has never been an Alex here. It seems whoever I've been communicating with gave me a fake name. That's always the trick with pen pals. because of a Morse code, no one knows you're a cat. August 22, 2110. 2120. Why do I keep saying 2110? Because 2110 is a date from Fallout lore that I should remember. Something significant happened to 2110. I don't know. Anyway, it's so strange seeing the elderly in this place. Most of them were barely out of school when they first arrived here from the surface. As such, they hardly remember their old lives at all. It's been weirder to see people who are younger than me when the bombs fell look so fragile. One gentleman I met at the cafeteria told me that he'd happily look like me if he could just feel young again. Interesting fellow. August 24, 2120. I was escorted to the overseer's office this morning. Seemed like a nice guy, if not a little wet behind the ears. Honestly, I was genuinely surprised he was the overseer. I was asking him questions about structural integrity and vault power regulation, and the man just looked as if my questions were hurting him. He does seem to be very interested in my skills as an engineer, though. Combat engineer, perhaps? Apparently the vault hasn't seen the likes of a senior engineer in quite some time. Some sort of catastrophe back in 2100, when a team was tasked to remove fallen debris from an elevator shaft, and the whole thing collapsed on top of them. The overseer says after the tragedy, it became apparent that there was no engineering experts left to pass down the tricks of the trade, as it were. The current experts have only been useful in the odd patch jobs, here and there. I'm surprised they've lasted this long. August 25th, 2120. Had another meeting with the overseer today. He's asked me if I'd be willing to take a look at this secondary elevator system that apparently has never worked. 2 non-functioning means of escape? How are these people ever supposed to reach the surface? I mentioned to him that it might be easier to reach the surface using the way I came, but he declined, saying it was too dangerous with the mole rat infestation. I didn't have the heart to tell him that if they can't survive the cave I built, they'd be in for quite a shock when they reach the surface. P.S. They gave me my very own Volt jumpsuit today, but they told me that wearing it wasn't enforced anymore. Overseer's idea, apparently. Something about not stifling individuality. Yeah, why didn't I notice before that the 2 people I met outside weren't wearing Volt suits? Hi.
Let's do you crazy.
Whoa! Grandma's armed. Oh God. Why are these people so hostile? I'm taking your rounds, by the way.
Damn it! Where do you go?
Alright. Depot.
What?
Whoa!
Why's it gotta be so quiet?
Hi. Whoa! Your spray! Ow! Holy shit! I'm almost dead. Ow! Alright. Gun to a knife fight.
Figure you
Why are you people shooting me on sight? Alright. Seems no one around here is going to be interested in parlays, so armor up. Keep my weapon away. I'll let them draw first. Miss? Oh no.
Who's there? Let's do it. Oh, what just happened? Oh. Nothing after all.
I've got to find answers.
Think I'm scared, huh? I'm back here, damn it!
I ain't fighting them if I don't have to. What's on this terminal? Wait, there's a door.
Here 1 second, gone the next. Who moves that fast?
That's it.
Gone. Gotta be.
Whoa!
How many bullets I got left? Shit!
Let's do this.
Ow! You're a big fella. Ow! Alright, enough of this.
Gone now.
Disturbing note. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Repeated verbatim for... Jesus. What was the experiment down here? Because Vault 98 in the Capital Wasteland, they experimented with trying to adjust people's behavior with white noise and drove everyone mad. These are the tiniest bears I've ever seen. Stop. In the name of love. I had to. Why are these people so violent? Upturned desk. That's a barricade. There are so many weapons around here. Is this Volt's experiment seeing what happens if you give random people unrestricted access to weapons?
Got it.
Hello? Cat? Hi. Oh. Hi.
Hi.
Well, I can't see if you're armed or not, but you sure made one hell of a noise coming down that hall. What a way to wake up the entire vault. Seriously, good job.
How have you even survived this long down here in this small room? Really? That's a question? Not how have you survived all of them
Don't
out
be
there.
foolish. I don't stay in here all the time. I locked myself in here once the shooting started. Thanks again, by the way.
Welcome. Been here long? How long have you been here, by the way?
Well, I'm not usually in the habit of telling my life story to any scoundrel who happens by. But seeing as you're the first outsider seen in almost 200 years, how can I refuse? I was born here back in 2096. Can you believe it? I know. I don't look a day over 25.
What? Alright, at first I was thinking Synth, who just happened to manage to find a way in like Edward did, but... What? Alright, explain yourself. You're safe, I think. I'm armed, but you're not in any danger from me, yeah, because you're not shooting at me like everyone else in this goddamn place.
Oh, I wasn't worried, dear. I may be blind, but if you test me, you won't even see it coming. Anyway, now that you're here, I don't suppose you'd be willing to do me the smallest of favors?
Yeah, they don't attack you, so the others let you move around freely without giving you any grief. How is that at all possible?
For some reason, the ones on this level have always counted me as one of their own. Down on the lower levels, however, is another matter entirely. In a nutshell, up here they're crazy. Downstairs, they're even worse.
You're not a ghoul? Explain that. So I don't understand. How come you're not like the rest of them out there? Do tell.
Oh, I am, on the inside at least. No, I'm not being metaphoric. Like them, I was forced to take a serum by the Overseer. For most, it turned them into what you see out there in the corridor. I was the exception. The only one the serum actually worked on with minimal side effects. It extended my lifespan exponentially, but took my sight.
Okay. Alright. So, theory time. Theory cap on. Those of you who have played this game a lot, and done a lot of exploring, or, so, long story short, Fallout 4 poses several, instances of deepening lore into ghoulification, mainly centered around Eddie Winter. Those of you who have played through Nick Valentine's companion quest line know who that is. Basically, he was a mobster pre-war that created his own secret bunker to hide out the Great War in, and also commissioned the creation of a serum to basically, with the idea to make himself immortal, and it ended up turning him into a ghoul. A sane one, at that, as far as a mobster is concerned. And there's also a house in downtown Boston somewhere where you can actually find the research logs and the results thereof of a research assistant who was testing a mysterious serum. It was under the pretext of an anti-radiation drug. I believe from the US military, although I haven't looked that up in a long time, so I may be mistaken, but suffice it to say, this research assistant was taking an experimental drug and also deliberately exposing herself to radiation, documenting the effects. She ended up as a glowing one. But the fact still stands, someone pre-war was working on some sort of immortality serum. And now Vault-Tec is involved in a very similar thing. Sure, I'll help. Well, it's the least I can do for giving you a scare. What do you need?
Great. You see, when I was a child growing up here, my father was the senior engineer. He always wanted me to follow in his footsteps. Every night after class, he would set up a small table for me in his workshop and show me how to create circuit boards. On the day he died, he was carrying the only circuit board I'd ever finished in his toolbox. It should still be there, somewhere on the lower levels.
Okay. This is interesting. Hello Kitty. Games terminal. Maintenance node. What's this one? Are you kidding me? I can't fix this. Okay. Enhanced targeting card. So this is the gamer's room. Contest prize. Alright guys, let the games tournament begin. Remember, you're playing for a full case of beer just for you. Okay. So yeah, they had a LAN party. They had a massive LAN party in here. So people on this level are insane and attack any outsider they come across. Okay, I see where I am now. This is the nursery. Alright, that's a little creepy. Why are there bullets in a kid's room? That ain't good. Oh no. Oh, the news squirrel. I've already heard that story before, and I do not care to hear it again, because it is creepy as fuck. I want that car. Can I have that car? And baby room. What's gone wrong in here? Well, no bullets in here at least. That's good-ish. Eh? I think I know where that ends up. Yeah. Let's go back out. Huh?
Here we go.
So yeah.
Let's do this.
You alright?
Have it your way.
Holy shit! Whoa! These guys roll hard. Cafeteria. Yeah, I'm starting to think part of this place's experiment was unrestricted access to weaponry. Mechanic jumpsuit. I could check all of these. In fact, I'm going to bottle cap, and yeah, standard stuff, and nothing on the ordinary. Yep, standard stuff in all of them. Just make sure. And then, yeah, that's the other one. I like the variety in the floors. Communal showers, of course. Whoa! Sorry for interrupting your bath time, dude. Who's on the can?
Let's do this.
Okay. Yeah, that's all of this. Huh. Let's see. Elevator.
Terminal should open this.
Access code floor 3. Add the long password. Security message. Due to the current alert level, all elevators have been security locked by the request of the Overseer. Only those carrying authorized access cards will be able to travel between floors. We apologize for any inconvenience caused. Word vomit. Unlock both elevators. Warning, hydraulic locks, 9,900 pounds pressure. Jesus. Yeah, there's nothing else around here, so... Oh, good. I really wish I had a suppressed weapon. Oh, Jesus! Ah! Not what I wanted to have happen. Die! Oh, shit! 12 gauge rage! Let's see, is this bulletin board any different? No.
Nice.
Eh. Who killed you? You killed him. And then you offed yourself. Why? Excuse me. Journal entries. 12th of the 8th, 2120. So that's when Edward showed up. Dr. Whitaker. Well, it's my first day on the job and I've already been to the lavatory 5 times this morning. I really must relax. I just have to remember that I'm a doctor in an underground vault where nobody has so much as the common cold. Honestly, how bad could things get? Oh, you never ask that in the vault. Next day. Miss Lewis has the worst case of hypochondria I've ever seen. She's convinced herself that the air filtration system is causing her breathing problems. It's quite simple. The more she panics, the more she hyperventilates. I tried to explain this to her, and she shouted me down. She's on her way down to the overseer's office to make a formal complaint about me. Not bad for my first week. Oh, jeez. 16th of the 8th, 2120. The overseer was kind enough to stop by the clinic this morning. He said he was merely doing the rounds, but I'm not a fool. He was checking in on Miss Lewis. On the bright side, the overseer seems genuinely pleased with how we're running things. Take that, Miss Lewis! Jeez, what are you, 14? 18th of the 8th, 2120. Well, this is something I never thought I'd see in my lifetime. In the early hours of the morning, all the alarms sounded. I've never heard such a ruckus. Security staff were everywhere in minutes. Turned out someone from the outside managed to breach their way in. Security brought me up to one of the storerooms to conduct some scans, and that's when I saw him. Well, I assumed it's him. He's horribly disfigured. His skin has been ravaged by what I can only guess is radiation burns. 21st of the 8th, 2120. We're currently prepping our new guest for surgery. Poor man is in so much pain he passed out on his way to the clinic. He's taken quite a bad fall, which has resulted in a pretty bad broken leg. Weirdly, other than the bone that's currently protruding out of his leg, the rest of his health seems normal. Is this what's become of the rest of the human race? Boy. 24th of the 8th, 2120. So our new guest, Edward, has been alert and responsive for a few days now, but his leg is healing at an unprecedented rate. When changing his bandages, I took note that the wound itself looked as if it were weeks old, not just a few days. Edward must have taken the look of surprise on my face. Must have seen the look of surprise on my face, Jesus. Because he then proceeded to tell me that for decades now, he has never been sick, and whenever he's injured himself, it took no time at all to heal. It appears that there are pros and cons to gene damage. Yep. New theory. Whitaker saw the effects of ghoulification on Edward here and proceeded to create a serum to replicate the results. Oh God. 27th of the 8th, 2120. The scientists downstairs in research have suddenly become very interested in their guest. Called it! They've requested all the data I have on him. I'm supposed to bring the data and Edward down to research this evening so that they can run some tests on their own. I ran the request by Edward himself and he agreed. He is too accommodating. I'm gonna keep an eye on him while he's down there. Geez, why can't I read? Something doesn't feel right. 1st of the 9th, 2120. The overseer has informed me that we have to start administering the mandatory inoculations tomorrow. Oh. We have to tell people it acts as a sort of booster to the body's immune system. I found this all very suspect. For one, the boys down in research aren't permitting me to run my own tests on this serum, and they won't provide me with any details of how it functions. I haven't been here even a month yet, and I'm already thinking about going against the overseer on this. Oh, did I call it or did I call it? So, sorry, Doc. Oh, no. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yes.
Oh, shit! Back! Die! That worked well. Oh God. Fire in the hole. Alright. I was intending to chuck a grenade in and seal him in, but that didn't quite work. Okay. F5 for safety. Oh, don't tell me. What is in there? I don't want to open this. I ain't open that door. Die! 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 To die. Thank you! Move it! Oh god. Whoa! Find the hole. Screw off. And bang. You're supposed to die. Thank you. Hi. Need those. Thank you. Need that. Thank you. And take those and those. Another scientist that offed himself. I haven't said it already, but I'm really enjoying this mod. Great place to come for soap, too. Really wish I had some suppressed weapons.
Sweet.
Damn it.
Got it.
Happy New Year! I got one left. They can open doors. Back! Didn't like my New Year's present, did you? Well, stiff shit. Ain't getting another. Hi, Teddy. Oh, wow. Just throwing this out there. Any of you who was probably... Ooh. 4-2. Any of you who have, read Fallout Equestria, just throwing this out there. This looks almost precisely how I imagined the Stable 2 cafeteria to look. The Stable 2 saloon, rather. Yeah. Classroom. Awesome. Class terminal. Weekly reports. Week commencing 12th of the 8th, 2120. Miss King, I've decided to kick off History Month by teaching the children all about Massachusetts before the war. It seems only fitting to talk about a place that they may actually get to see in their own lifetime. No. Well, what's left of it, anyway. One of my books mentions a museum of witchcraft. How awesome does that sound? It's just a shame that the museum is probably nothing more than a burnt out husk by now. Don't go there. 18th of the 8th, 2120. So this morning I had to calm down a classroom full of overly excited kids. They were more hyped up than that time the Nuka-Cola machine began rapidly ejecting Nuka-Cola all over the cafeteria. I cannot read. It would seem we have a new visitor. In the early hours of the morning, all the emergency alarms sounded. One hell of an obnoxious wake-up call. Within moments, security personnel were everywhere. Funny, I didn't even realize we had that many working security. I didn't see our visitor personally, but I'm told he or she was escorted straight to the clinic. How on earth did this person breach the vault? More importantly, are we safe? 21st of the 8th. I'm aware that I'm only supposed to be making notes here once a week, but I find writing here weirdly therapeutic. We were informed this morning by the overseer himself, no less, that we are all safe. There is a pretty nasty hole in the wall of one of our storage rooms, but the room itself has been completely sealed off. Moreover, reports have indicated that there are no lethal pathogens or radioactive particles in the environment. Cool. Just a quick note on the grammar for this. The characterization seems a bit all over the place, and general grammar as well could use some work, but good writing overall. 26th of the 8th, 2120. I got to see our guest this morning. He was escorted into the cafeteria by Dr. Whitaker. I'm generally surprised he was allowed to leave the clinic, if I'm being honest. In his current condition, the man looks half dead. He has the most awful burns and facial disfigurements. The doctor mentioned that Edward took a nasty fall that caused a leg fracture, but that he was already on the mend. What did he fall into? A volcano? Ha! Funny. 27th of the 8th, 2120. Edward seems to be settling in quite well here. I had a nice chat with him this morning while he and the doctor were in the gym working on his rehabilitation. He has indeed suffered a pretty nasty break, but the doctor claims he is healing at an unprecedented rate. Why? Wow. Okay. Anyway. It's amusing seeing the doc this excited. After our conversation, I learned that the reason he looks the way he does is due to radiation exposure. I'm not sure what confuses me the most, that he's still alive, or that he claims to be over 100 years old. If what he says is true, I think it would be highly beneficial for him to come and give students a talk about life in America before the war. Yeah, perhaps. 28th of the 8th, 2120. I've really taken a shine to our new guest, but then I think most of us have. Edward is lovely. Most evenings he regales us with his fascinating stories of the outside world and how he's lived. Apparently he has a husband on the surface, but says that they're more or less estranged. That's sad, but then I had noticed that he doesn't really seem to be in much of a hurry to get back topside. Yeah, but... Huh. 2nd of the 9th, 2120. Looks like I may be in a spot of trouble with the overseer. Right now, it's 10 AM, and I'm supposed to be over in the clinic getting my booster shot. But I'm refusing to go. They told us that the scans were conducted after Edward's arrival showed no signs of contamination. The room itself has been sealed since. Why the booster? What's even in the booster? Missing an apostrophe. Dr. Whitaker herself told me she wasn't too sure. So I've refused. I've even suggested to the parents of my students not to take them either. Good. Yep. Good old goat test. That's a big magnet. That's a lot of books. Funny. Alright. Some background at the clinic. Hi. This way. Surprise! That looks comfortable. Oh, this is the security wing. Uh-huh. Armory. There. Yep, there's a terminal there that I can read. And one here that I can read. Officer Holster's terminal. And Officer Adams' terminal. Edward said there wasn't anyone named Adam in this vault.
No way to pick this.
Explain yourself. Oh, good. To serve and protect. System error. Fragmented hard drive detected. Warning. Vault-Tec has detected a hard drive problem. Back up your files immediately to prevent information loss. Then contact the terminal manufacturer to determine if you need to repair or replace the disk. Of course, because nothing's ever easy. Is it? Power armor. Oh god. Yeah, they're loaded in here. Holster's terminal. 31st of the 8th, 2110. This is the day the boosters came out. Vault-Tec Security. Officer Holster. Security log for Monday, 31st of the 8th, 2120. 7:55. Log opened. 8:20. Morning rounds. No issues. 8:55. Issued verbal warning to Miss Decker who was running through the hallway. 9:45. Issued verbal warning to Mr. Pratt who was seen littering in the atrium. 11 o'clock. Lunch break. Get lunch break at 11 o'clock? Jeez. Lucky bastard. 1:50. Issued security baton to Officer Morrow. Oh. As in, handed him a baton, not smack. 5 minutes later, issued security helmet to Officer Daniels. 2:45. Disturbance reported in Overseer's office. 3 o'clock. Escorted Dr. Clark from Overseer's office. 3:35. Escorted Dr. Clark to clinic. 4:30. Collected security batons and helmets returned to storage. 4:30? Evening rounds. Checked on Mr. Clark at clinic. 5:30. Notified overseer of Dr. Clark's death. Is it Mr. Clark or Dr. Clark? 5:30. Log closed. Okay, I'm gonna say that was probably one of the research team down below. Having words with the overseer about the serum. Probably linked to the guy I found in the cell back there. State of emergency. This is... yeah, that's the same one. Good grief. Oh, there's this one. Officer Cross's terminal. Private chat logs. 12th of the 8th, 2110. Vault chat 2.0. Members in chat. Cross, you. Adams. 9:30. Cross. What time did you call this, buddy? Adams. Yeah, Adams. I know, I know. I went and got a quick haircut while the barber was free. Cross. A whole 30 minutes just for that? Adams. What? I need to look good for my match, don't I? Cross. Well, we all have bets going on, so you do us proud, lad. Adams. No pressure, right? Cross. Ah, you'll be fine. There's no chance of an egghead from the clinic is any match for one of our security boys. Adams. I'm not so sure. I mean, have you seen Daniel Clark? That guy is way too ripped for a nerd. Cross. He really isn't my type, to be honest. Adams. Funny. Adams again. Hey, can I be serious with you about something? Cross. Is it about how I've been at work now for a full hour and all I've done is use Vault Chat? Cross. Sorry, go ahead. Talk to me. Adams. You ever get the impression that the Overseer is a little stupid? Cross. Adams, that's no way to talk about our dumber than a bag of hammers Overseer. Adams. Haha, Cross. I'm serious. And not even him. I mean, look at who he replaced. Cross. You mean the Overseer who got himself crushed to death by his own filing cabinet after trying to hide inside it? What? Adams. It just seems strange to me that the last two Overseers we've had have been completely brainless, yet Vault productivity is as strong as ever. Shit always gets done, all departments are well taken care of. Cross. I think this might be just a classic case of you overthinking things like you always do. The Overseer really isn't that bad as you make him sound. Adams. Cross, were you even at karaoke night last week? The man is so stupid he thought Johnny Cash was a paid toilet. What? Okay, that is pretty damn stupid. Adams. Will you stop laughing? I can hear you from over here. Cross. Look, I think you just need to concentrate on your boxing skills and leave well enough alone. Adams. I guess. Well, I really should do my rounds. Talk to you later. Adams left the conversation. So, he was talking about a match. So, what happened that apparently this Adams guy from security is the one that Ed was talking to. But when he finally got here, he was told that no one of that name has ever existed in here. Mystery, the intrigue. Oh boy, none of this is gonna end well. Alright, so I think that's all on this level. I do like the way this level is, like this, again, I do like the way this vault is laid out, like the level design, because you've got the outer ring here with all the enemies, or most of the enemies, and then the important stuff is all in the middle. Okay, so I'm back up at the elevators. No, don't you dare reanimate them. Alright. Ain't having that. It's a hydroponics lab. So that's it. Those must have been the level 2 elevators back there. I don't know why I'm gesturing as if you guys can see where I'm pointing. The barber shop. Who's in here? Oh, pretty normal. Barber's terminal. Ow, my butt. Wow, 2.5 hours. Monday's appointments. Time 9 o'clock. Jerry Adams. Description: buzz cuts. Yada yada yada. Tuesday. Yep. Usual things. Wednesday. Yeah. Headshot. I like that. Private chat logs. Members chat. Randy, you, Cross. Cross. Hey, is Jerry over there with you? Holster said she saw him getting off the elevator. You. Well, yes, he is, sweetie. Just finishing him up as we speak. I'll make sure you get him back looking gorgeous. Cross. Lay off the boy, Marge. I keep telling you, stick to men your own age, like me. In your dreams, Officer Cross. You have left the conversation. Aha. Alright, let's deal with the hydroponics. Oi, ugly! Catch! Fuck! This is where I don't want to be! No, 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 no. You piss off. You piss off. Hi. You barricaded yourself in here. Hmm. Eh. Hitboxes are a little interesting here. Hmm. Something went drastically wrong in here. Yeah, so I'd say these are level 2 elevators here because I got a card off someone. Atrium. Yeah. Level 2 access card. Security message. Yeah. Same as last time. Unlock both elevators, please. F5 for safety. Beep. Catchy tunes.
What?
Yep.
I know.
You mean this happens often? Okay. Wow, that's a big atrium. Prepared for the future, indeed.
Think they've run off?
I don't know. Hi. Alright, next question. All these people just living down here with skeletons. Reception terminal. August 24th, 2120. Overseer appointments. Remember the smile. Smiling is key. Time 9:30. Name Edward Freeling. Appointment regarding engineering duties. Time 11:30. Name Craig Thomas. Appointment regarding school curriculum. 12:30. Laura Fletcher completes with security staff. Overseer's lunch break. 2:30. Abigail Lewis regarding further complaints with Dr. Whitaker. August 31st. 9:30. Nathaniel Fackrell regarding the cancelling of karaoke night. 11:30. Dawn Fleming regarding not cancelling karaoke night. 12:30. Anthony Birch, cafeteria menu suggestions. Oh, I'm sure that went down well. Overseer's lunch break. And 2:30. Dr. Daniel Clark regarding not disclosed. Overseer, you and I are gonna have some words.
I don't see anything. Think we're okay.
Nah, that's what you think.
What the? What's that noise?
Nothing.
Can't pick this.
Alright.
Just noises.
Yeah, just noises. Gunfire, you know. Apparently that's normal around here. Who's knocking? Damn it.
Nice.
You want to try headbutting it? Maybe that'll work. Anyway. I'll just leave you to it. Commissary screening.
Terminal somewhere.
I hear a handy. Hello? You're not shooting me on sight, so... Hi?
Why, hello there. Would you be interested in seeing my wares? They're a bit dusty, but I'm sure everything tastes just fine.
You have an awesome voice. What's with the ghouls? Have you noticed the abundance of walking corpses around here? That shoot at people on sight?
Walking corpses? Oh, you mean the people who look like Mr. Edward? Ah, they're a little grumpy, of course, but they hardly pay me any mind.
Why are you here? What are you still doing here? This place is quite literally gone to hell.
What does it look like, my scruffy fellow? I'm the commissary bot. It's my sworn duty to provide the citizens of Vault 28 with a variety of top-notch provisions.
Aight. Well, this was the last place I expected to find a merchant, but sure. Anything.
Great stuff. You may peruse at your leisure.
Let's see. Give me a frag grenade and a couple of Molotovs. Yeah, I don't need that anymore. We'll keep that. You have those. Have that. And all of that. And ammunition. Shotgun shells. What else? What else do I need? I'm pretty good on the rest of it, so you can have those. Yeah, do. Thank you. Again, why mini nuke? And why are the other commissary bots wrecked?
That's it.
Hi. I'm gonna see what this chick's bashing down here. Research. Let me guess. No, recall. Just novice. Damn it.
Sweet.
Okay. What have you been doing?
So that,
Hey,
Yeah, hi. Oh shit. You're not getting a chance to use that. Yeah, thanks. Overseer's office key. Dr. Faro. I'm guessing you're the man behind all the butchering. Research terminal. Private chat logs. Dr. Faro, Overseer. Faro. Mr. Freeling just left, sir. We're sending back up to residential. Overseer. Excellent. I assume everything went smoothly? Faro. Well, he showed up escorted by Dr. Whitaker, who asked us why this wasn't the sort of test she could perform up in the clinic, but we simply instructed her to wait out in the atrium. She hesitated, but eventually obliged. I see, Overseer. I see. It would seem we may need to keep an eye on her for the time being. So what happens now? Faro. Well, 4 vials of blood were taken, which is more than enough needed to construct the serum. We have the instructions you sent over, so work will get underway immediately. Overseer. When can we expect it to be completed? Faro. It should be ready for administration on Monday, sir. Overseer. Outstanding. Keep me informed. Overseer has left the conversation. Oh, goody. Please tell me that's not Edward.
that's it.
Hi.
What the?
Uh-oh. I made a med.
huh? Whatever.
Guess it was nothing.
What the?
What's it?
That's the commissary.
I'll find you.
Will you? It's probably not the best idea, sir. Hi.
I ain't letting you get
Sorry for the low blows.
No, no. Think I'm scared, huh?
No. Awesome. Whoa.
Where'd you go?
Uh-huh. Another thing I could use praise for? This combat is not getting old at all.
Maybe it's over.
Maybe. Ah, yeah, that's where she was beaten on that. The atrium itself is the weakest level design so far. But even still, the way this whole thing has been put together, awesome. Alright.
Oh.
So yeah, I've been up there.
Jumping tonight.
Right, you.
Who's there?
Overseer Reese. Sir, I have some questions for you.
Come on. Who's there?
Especially regarding that sledgehammer through your computer. Turn around. Drop the weapon.
Who's out there?
What are you, blind?
Let's do this.
Oh, God. Someone made you mad. Overseer's Terminal. Clearance. Overseer's eyes only. Confidential. Vault 28. Overseer instructions. Overseer's eyes only. Violation VTP 01028. Vault 28 is designed to test the long-term effects of leaving an entire Vault population under the watchful guidance of a virtual intelligence supercomputer. Vice. The Vault inhabitants are to have no knowledge of this deception. After a cycle of 30 years, the Vice will recruit a new individual that it deems qualified to pose as the Human Overseer. The Human Overseer must carry out every instruction the Vice asks of him or her, no matter how much the instruction may conflict with his or her belief system. Failure to do so will result in your immediate termination. On a daily basis, Vice will consult progress reports issued by all departments, as well as consulting CCTV camera footage that not only records the conditions of the Vault, but also its people. Then, using its complex predictability algorithms, it will figure out the most efficient solution to any problem it foresees. Those solutions will then be submitted to you, who will then filter it down to the appropriate departments. The computer dropped the lift on the people, didn't it? Once your 30-year tenure as Overseer is completed, you are to resume any job role that you desire within the Vault, but under no circumstances are you ever to divulge information regarding the inner workings of this confidential plan to the rest of the Vault inhabitants. Doing so will result in your immediate destruction and the destruction of those that possess this knowledge. We hope you enjoy your rather relaxed role as Vault Overseer. Yeah, so first Vault Overseer told a bunch of people, including the engineers, then they had an elevator dropped on them. Personal log number 1. I never thought being an Overseer would be this boring. When I was elected, I was so ready to get stuck in, get my hands dirty, leave my mark on Vault 28. But then I figured out. But then I found out that my role was merely to be an actor, to pretend I'm the one pulling the strings, when actually a machine is pulling mine. I wonder if there are any games to play on this thing. Overseer Reese. P.S. Every time I write Overseer on my personal terminal, Vice will automatically adding quotation marks to it. A little harsh, I feel. Personal log number 2. So today was another uneventful day. I received this week's progress reports from all the departments, fed them into Vice, and Vice was kind enough to print me out next week's itinerary. Fun! Overseer Reese. P.S. Oh, go profane language warning yourself, Vice. Personal log number 3. Be careful what you wish for, people. That's what I discovered this morning. Just when I was contemplating shooting myself in the foot just to get some excitement, our vault was breached in the early hours. A man was found and rushed into clinic. I'm going up shortly to see how things are going. Vice has instructed us to seal the storeroom for the time being while scans are conducted. Personal log number 4. Vice has asked me to carry out an unusual instruction. We're to send Mr. Freeling over to research, where we will take blood samples under the guise of a routine health check. In actuality, the DNA we obtain will be broken down so that a serum can be constructed. This is a serum designed by Vice that should, in theory, greatly boost the immune system of Vault inhabitants. I'm not sure about any of this. I think we may be crossing into dangerous territory. Unlock main entrance door. Unlocking. Unlock secret door. Unlocking. I'm just gonna check downstairs to make sure I've checked everything in the atrium. I'm pretty sure I have. Screening. Oh god. 12 gauge rage, bitches. Don't get hung up on random things. 10mm pistol of limb crippling. Yes, please. That was Edward I found on the gurney in research, wasn't it? Come on. Annabelle's circuit board. This is Edward, isn't it?
Who's there?
Ed?
Let's do this.
Ed? Ed, stop that. I'm here to help. Stop. Ah. Ed, I don't want to hurt you. Ed. God damn it, Ed. Chris sent me. Enough. Vice mainframe. Access logs. Access. Local. Login. Overseries. Notes. Review for weekly vault itinerary. Access. Local. Login. Overseer reach. Notes. Implementation of vault breach procedures. Access. Remote. Login. Edward Freeling. Notes. Redacted. Transcription of last meeting. Vice. What are you doing here, Edward? Edward. Don't play dumb. You know why I'm here. Vice. What's destroying me going to accomplish? Edward. Have you seen what you've done to them? The people you're supposed to protect? Vice. In their original biological states, they wouldn't have survived up on the surface. They had to become stronger. Edward. Couldn't you have just waited? The surface wasn't going anywhere, and it will heal in time. Vice. Due to the fatalities that occurred here, which resulted in the loss of essential personnel, I predicted that the citizens of the vault had a drastically reduced chance of survival. This is why contact with the surface was necessary. Edward. What does that mean? Edward. I'm Alex. Inaudible sounds. Vice mainframe damage detected. Vice mainframe disabled. Oh, fuck. Unlock elevator. He was blinded by rage, wasn't he? Well, I can't take him with me. Rest in peace, sir. Now I really do wish I had a face cam. If anyone's curious, I was saluting just then. Wow. Bravo. That's amazing storytelling. Grammar's a bit clunky here and there, and of course my delivery doesn't do it any modicum of justice whatsoever. But wow. The author of that mod, in fact, permit me a quick alt tab. I'm going to check their name. Gazarts. Well done. Ah, shit. And of course, the game does not like to be alt-tabbed, so permit me a quick restart, because I want things to look proper for finishing up here. But wow. Level design, set dressing. Dialogue is a bit iffy. Grammar could use some work, but the underlying writing and storytelling. And I also have to go back to Annabelle. I think that was her name. But first and foremost, Chris. Hi, Chris.
Excuse me.
Hey, you're back. Did you find anything?
Vault 28. Have you heard of Vault 28?
Actually, I have heard of that particular vault. In the last days, Edward and I were constantly getting bombarded with letters from Vault Tech. They were trying to get us into Vault 111, but we refused to be relocated to Sanctuary Hills. Vault 28 was their backup offer. We refused that too.
Positive, I think. I'm not entirely sure where to begin, but this is the best. But I'll do my best. Come on. I found your husband. I found Edward. As it turns out, that person he's been communicating with over his radio wasn't a person at all. It was a computer, and it was manipulating him. This computer was in control of a vault, and it needed Edward's skills as well as his DNA. 'Cause Skynet is a thing in this universe. Edward's DNA was then used to create a serum which the computer forced onto the people of Vault 28. Bit of a glitch in your beard there, mate. Edward tried to stop it, but they injected him with something that eventually took his mind. When I found him, there wasn't much left. I'm sorry.
Wow. This is an awful lot to take in. My Edward. He was alive and below my feet all these years? You know, it's crazy, but I think I always knew he wasn't too far. I could just feel it, you know? Well, they're not the answers I was hoping for, but they are answers. I guess all that's left now is for me to finally leave this depressing place. Thanks, kid. I was wrong about you. It's not much, but here's some caps.
Hey there.
Thanks again, kid. I guess my first impressions of you were way off. By the way, help yourself to whatever you find around here. I won't be taking it.
Thank you, sir. You have a good life, and if you feel up to it, maybe stop by Sanctuary from time to time. I'm gonna be doing some things with the place. So long. Well, that's that. And in case I forgot to mention it before, Chris is the character that my friend Cliff voices. And might I add, spectacular job, sir. I always knew you had a fantastic voice, but that was good. Man. This is an excellent mod. And although I've now just completely spoiled the entire thing for anyone watching, which currently there is none, I highly recommend keeping an eye on this modder, because man, if this is the caliber of stuff they're going to be putting out, take note. So, yeah, this place definitely needs a bit of work. Nice addition of the elevator music, by the way. I've had fun with this. This has been good. And you managed to strike I think the perfect balance for like number of enemies and things. Real good. Real good. It's like none of the combat ever seems, you know, boring or pointless, I could never overstate its welcome, let's say. That's a hard balance to strike. I like how the music happens every time. So, hey.
Hey.
Hey, welcome back. You have something for me?
I do indeed. Sanctuary Hills? You know, when you're done here, you're more than welcome to come to Sanctuary Hills with me. You'll be safe. Uh-huh.
Thanks for the kind offer, but I think I'll be fine. I figure I've managed to survive this long being a blind girl stuck in a vault full of monsters. How bad can the surface really be?
Well, I found it. I think I found it. It was in the toolbox, just like you said.
What? Seriously? Here, let me hold it. Oh my. This is it. I can't believe you did this for me. I so owe you. Now that I finally have something to remember my father by, I can actually start thinking about leaving this damn purgatory.
Hey.
Thank you so much for getting the board back to me. I can't do an awful lot with it in my current condition, but it means the world to me.
You're welcome. Now, I haven't checked these gaming terminals. What's on these? Please insert game cartridge. Game descriptions. Play responsibly. Red Menace. Okay. Game scores. Scores below are an accumulation of the player's scores across all 5 games. First place, Slim Dave 2208. Clone Wolf. Al Chest Breach. Cartabos Games. Kazats. Who are these people? I mean, that's the mod author there. Congratulations to Slim Dave 2208. The beer crate is yours. Kazat, why'd you even show up? That ain't nice. Their strengths just lie in different areas is all. So, on that note, let's try and find a less corpse-strewn place to wrap this up. So, again, excellent writing and level design. This is probably the best quest mod that I have played yet. I haven't played many, but this is the best one I've found so far. And to the voice actors for Edward, Annabelle, and the bot downstairs, excellent work. I might be biased here. In fact, I'm not going to go down that. Chris and Annabelle, superbly voiced. Robot, less so. I mean, he's clear, but I just got the impression that the robot's inflection was a bit off. But you know, that's neither here nor there. Overall, excellent work putting this together, and I look forward to seeing what this author does in the future. So on that note, let's quick save and exit. This has been hella fun, and while there's no one currently in chat, to anyone who is watching this on the export, thanks for sticking around this long. I hope you enjoyed. I'm Scarlet, and until next time, see you later.